Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you behind the scenes listening to um, auditions for my current in progress open for audition audiobooks. Okay, for all topics from A to Z, nonfiction how-to guides. Publishing for my publishing brand / business, HowExpert. So if you want to go check it out, go check it out. And what I'm going to do is something a little bit different this time. Instead of listening to new auditions, I'm going to listen to the favorites. As you can see, each book got over 50 plus auditions, some over 255 auditions, 70, most of them over 100 auditions for sure. Okay, as you can see, over 150, 200, and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to the favorites. Let's start from the bottom to the top because those are the older books. Okay, I already work with technically 500 audiobook projects, but I unlisted some of them, unpublished, so it became technically 495. They're not all nonfiction. Some are over 100 are fiction, and about 350 plus ish maybe is nonfiction ish. Okay, so let's take a look. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna listen to favorites alone. Okay, just one second. Okay, I'm going to listen to favorites real quick. Just the favorites. 2 out of 69. Okay, so let's take a quick look.
HowExpert Guide to...
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to skip this one because I can't hear anything. I guess start from here. Recycling. I'm going to listen to the favorites. Fantastic. 10 favorites out of 84 auditions. So let's take a look real quick.
HowExpert Guide to Recycling.
Thank you very much.
If you want to learn how to recycle, eliminate disposables, reduce waste.
Thank you.
HowExpert with Jen Tillman.
Thank you.
HowExpert Guide.
I'm looking for energy. I mean, this is for the future narrators auditions. I'm looking for instant energy, positive energy, uplifting, energetic energy. You know, I mean, that's just from the get-go.
Recycling. 101 plus tips to learn.
It doesn't have to be energy, but it has to just be impactful.
If you want to learn how to recycle,
Okay.
eliminate disposables,
Okay.
reduce waste and pollution, conserve resources, save energy and protect the environment, then check out HowExpert Guide to Recycling. Have you ever been gaslighted? You know, grossly misled to believe something for the benefit of someone else? Unfortunately, we've all been the victims of this for decades by big corporations.
Okay. Pretty good actually. That definitely stood out.
HowExpert Guide to Recycling.
Thank you.
HowExpert Guide to Recycling. 101 plus tips.
Okay. Thank you.
Have you ever been gaslighted? You know, grossly.
Thank you.
HowExpert Guide to Recycling. 101 plus.
Thank you.
I was happy that he seemed to engage.
Thank you. All right, so the one that kind of stood out for me, just had a unique voice and stood out,
Cycling.
was
Especially the oil industry. They have spent billions to convince us that climate change is our fault. That if we dispose of our
so it's interesting. So I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna check it out. Let me check out the next book. All right, let's take a look. Okay, 19 favorites out of 218.
HowExpert Guide to Amusement Parks and Roller Coasters. 101 plus tips.
Thank you.
HowExpert Guide to
Thank you, everyone. I'm not going to say thank you anymore. I'm just going to go through it now.
Guide to Amusement Parks and...
All right, thank you, though, everyone. Okay.
HowExpert Guide to Amusement Parks and Roller Coasters.
If you want to learn about the best amusement parks,
Rachel Hirsch. If you want to learn about the best amusement park,
If you want to learn about the best amusement, HowExpert Guide to Amusement Parks and Roller Coasters. 101 Plus Tips to the Best Amusement Parks. Roller coaster.
If you want to learn about the best
By the way, it's not just the voice or the microphone, it's also how you read it. Okay. Right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't find one who really stood out for that particular book. Okay, so for that reason, I'm gonna pass on that book project. Okay, let's take a look at Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Houston. Okay, 23 out of 153. All right, 23 favorites. Let's go through it quickly as best as we can. And again, I'm not going to say thank you this time all the time for each narrative or for time purposes, but I thank you all.
HowExpert Guide to Houston. If you want to learn about,
By the way, I go through it quickly because instantly I know their
HowExpert Guide
style,
to
their voice, and their sound, okay?
Houston, Texas. 101 tips to learn about, discover places to visit, and find things to do in Houston, Texas. HowExpert with Giselle Fallow. If you want to learn about, discover places to visit, and find things to do in Houston, Texas, then check out HowExpert Guide to Houston, Texas.
Okay, very good, very good. I may consider again. We'll see.
HowExpert Guide to Houston, Texas.
Thank you.
HowExpert Guide to Houston, Texas.
Thank you.
If you want to learn about, discover places to visit.
Alora Howry. HowExpert Guide to Houston,
Let me hear one more time.
Texas. 101 tips to learn about. HowExpert Guide to Houston, Texas. If you want to learn about.
Okay, that's it. For this one, I didn't really find anyone. You know what? I'm going to be transparent with you guys. The person I did find that kind of stood out was this particular
Trash
narrator.
the right way and lower our carbon footprint, we wouldn't have the environmental problems.
And for
we
that
now
reason,
face.
you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to
Nothing
hire this
could
person.
be
I'm going to send an
further
offer
from the
right now.
truth.
I'm going to send an offer to this narrator. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And that's how it goes, guys. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Okay, in real life, I'm gonna show you that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is click on Make Offer, open a new tab. Okay, and by the way, we're gonna go here. Sally Jarman. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna do a non-exclusive because I publish it all platforms. Pay for production, PFH per finished hour, 50. The finished checkpoint, I usually do 2 weeks. I think that's pretty good enough time, right? So I give about 2 weeks from the current date. Okay, that's the 4th, and the due date of the entire project, that last day of the next month. Offer will expire in 24 hours. Preview offer. Just take a look at this. I just pay attention, make sure it's non-exclusive. Okay, and then I'm gonna go click on send offer here very soon.
Packaging.
So I'm going to
First,
click on send
eliminate
offer.
plastic shopping bags. We can do things differently to change our eating and buying habits.
Okay.
A lot of trash comes with convenience dining,
Offer
like
sent.
packaged and fast foods.
HowExpert Guide to
Buying
Recycling.
used products reduces wasted
Offer
energy,
sent to the narrator.
materials,
Thanks for watching the
and
video.
water.
If you want to learn more,
It's time
click
we
the link
use
below.
our buying
Talk
power
soon. Take
and
care.
our
Bye.
votes